I swear,
There's like
no.
there's much worse stuff going on in the world right now.
This fucking mic.
This fucking microphone.
I swear to God, this is true. And this has no reflection on my life or other people's lives, but it's the small things that, like, something small will fucking light me up, dude. And it, like, something big, not so much. Like, something big, I'll just be like defeated, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. But small stuff just irks me for some reason.
Really?
Instantly sends me way over the edge.
Dude, 0 to 100, and I can't even like comprehend. I mean, faster
and it's
than
so stupid, and it's like embarrassing. Like when you stop and think about like what you're doing and how you're acting, and like I'm not like because I think I'm the same way.
Yeah.
So what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, how is this little fucking thing making me like this?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I got so fucking mad today that I said this out loud, and I started laughing because it was so like I made myself laugh. I was trying to get in the car, and I got in the car, and I was like, oh, I need this other thing. And I went out, and I got in the car, and I go, oh shit, I need this other thing. And then I did that a third time, and I needed one more thing, and I go, I wish I was fucking dead.
Because you forgot something in your house.
Well, I mean, it was 3 times. Yeah, and I closed the door. I got in the car, I closed the door, and by the third time, I tried to start the car, and I go, oh my God, I wish I was fucking dead.
Really? All right. Well, how do you feel like if you're like, let's say you're carrying a box in from your car, you're trying to go into your house, and you take your keys out with the one hand you have free, and then you drop the keys.
Mm-hmm. I just go, yeah. That's on a scale of 1 to 10. That's like a 3. Like, oh fuck, that's just a general fuck.
Okay.
Saying.
Okay. I just wanted to see where that was on the scale.
If I pick him up and I drop him again, I'll go, I'll fucking kill you. I will take the keys and throw them away just out of spite and get new keys.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that little trip from the house to the car and then to the house from the car is so tense. As I'm always constantly trying to carry every single thing that I have that needs to go from one place to the other. I can't. My stupid dipshit brain can't say, just make another trip. It's right there. You're in the driveway. You're right here. Just do one more trip. No. I've got to carry it all. And either my wallet or my mask or something is left or something is dropped. And it drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I did that once a few months ago, and I was like somewhere, and I was like busy. I had to get something to eat. I go into this little, sandwich shop to pick up something for lunch, and I didn't have a mask in my pocket or in the car. I didn't have it. I'm like, oh my God. But I'm so damn hungry. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be that asshole this time. I'm going to be that asshole. I'm going to walk in. They're going to be like, sir, do you have a mask? And then I'll pretend like I go into my, oh God, I don't, oh jeez. And then they're like, you can here, have one of these. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I used to, when I was a technician, working on alarms and stuff, and I'd have to go like do a residential call. There was a lot of stuff I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't when I started doing the residential, I didn't have like a lot of experience with these alarms. A lot of these like service calls were the first time I'd ever seen these devices that I had to go and pretend to be an expert on and service. And like we charged like a very high rate to service these things. So like, I get it. I was like, these people are expecting a knowledgeable person, somebody to go in and know what they're doing, know what they're touching on, and get their money out of the service call. That's going to cost them, probably no less than $200.
Yeah. Wow.
And I didn't know anything about some of these. Not a thing. Like just
They're paying for your
Googling.
school.
Pretty much, they're paying
Yeah.
for me to just Google in their like coat closet. And some of these things, like I didn't know what the problem was, and like I try and fix it. I guarantee somewhere out there, I tried to be really, really good about it, but I can almost guarantee somewhere out there, somebody in this area has security camera footage of me losing my fucking mind and throwing a temper tantrum, like in their driveway or in their house somewhere.
Okay.
Because I couldn't figure out what to do or how to fix it.
Mm.
But like I
Okay.
had to, like, I'm a polite service worker in your home. Oh God, it's somewhere out there, and I just hope that those tapes never show up.
Well, if you call in, if you guys have a tape of Jeff, we'd love to see it.
I don't have money I can offer you to buy it from you to keep it off anywhere, but I'll make an offer. I'll do something. I'll rake your yard, or I'll paint your fence. I don't know what it.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll all contribute. We'll all come over, and we'll all do that project.
Thank you.
Now, we're probably going to have to look up how that project is done, but it'll get
We'll
done.
get it done eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hi, guys.
What is going on?
Hello.
Welcome to Hummy's VR Comedy Podcast. We are Mark, Steven, and Jeff from Hummy's VR Comedy on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all the places.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want, find us there. Look us up. Watch our stuff.
We've already been.
Yeah.
If there's something we're not on, let us know, and we'll.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. That is actually, yeah. If there's no platforms you want to see us on, let us know. So
Is there something you can think of?
I mean, there's like the jokey ones, like OnlyFans, or like,
oh yeah.
But I don't know of like any genuine. Oh, or is there a different type of content you would like to see us make? Because I think none of us are really like married to the VR stuff. Like we love doing it, we enjoy doing it, but like I think we would just enjoy making anything. If anybody wants to see us like try something specifically, let us know.
Like tables.
Tables.
Well, Jeff is good at woodworking.
Yeah, he is.
He's a craftsman. I can watch. I can cuck Jeff.
I mean, I'll put together some IKEA furniture. I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I would love for us to do like how-to videos, or like home repair or cooking.
Cooking.
2 videos, yes.
Cooking is
so just how to cook, and just that's it. That's the title of the video. How to cook.
Yeah, how-to videos.
Yeah,
we just do one how to cook video, and we cover everything.
So it's a 14-hour video.
Yeah, we start at boiling water, and then we're going on to fondue and grilling.
Okay, yeah, right. It's all improv, right? The camera rolls, go. You don't even know what you're supposed to do until the recording starts.
Yeah, we just go until we're done.
Make a how to cook video. Okay.
If we're making the how-to video, then what we say in the video is how to do that thing. So we can't really be wrong.
That's right. It's the way we do it.
No editing. Just you're doing this today. Go. Yep. Great.
I would do that. But yeah, we are on all those places. So find us, go watch our stuff, like it, review it. But right now, at the beginning of the podcast, we're going to do our typical idiom. And this one is not so typical because it was sent in by a viewer, by a True Canuck, who watches over on Twitch. And True Canuck is actually, so we added this extension on Twitch that allows people to play sound effects. And True Canuck actually made one of Steven. He clipped a line from, I think it was one of the Hitman VR videos.
Yeah.
Where he's saying, and I love it so much. It's, oh God, it gets fucking worse. And it's such a good clip Like it's like the perfect soundbite.
Oh,
Wow.
well, did someone else do a different one? Because I know when we were streaming, I heard a different maybe Hitman one, but maybe that was it. I can't remember. That's
He
great,
may have
dude.
made a couple. And then mostly farts. It's mostly fart sound effects that people play, which is nothing wrong with that. They're
Always funny. Yeah.
always funny.
Mm-hmm.
But this idiom was sent in by True Canuck, suggested this one. As always, I'm going to give the idiom, and then the guys have to tell me what they think it means, and then where it's from. This one is a little. We don't have the country that this one's from. This one's just the language that it's associated with. So maybe.
Oh, okay.
But this week's idiom is cleaner than a frog's armpit.
Wow.
What do you think it means to be cleaner than a frog's armpit? And what language uses that idiom?
Cleaner than a frog's.
Well, that's strange. I mean, immediately I think, okay, the meaning must mean cleaner than anything, but this doesn't make sense. Cleaner than a frog's armpit. I think a frog's armpit is probably slimy. Maybe it's,
I would assume, yeah.
Maybe a frog doesn't get to wash too much under his armpits. So I would assume this phrase, it's kind of like almost like a joke phrase. Like, oh, did what's his name clean his room? Cleaner than a frog's armpit.
Okay.
He didn't clean it at all. So maybe, yeah, I think it means it wasn't cleaned at all. It was not cleaned.
Got it. Okay. So
okay.
you're saying that it's a facetious, sarcastic idiom.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then language. What language do you think this is used in?
Well, the language used for this is clearly, I would say it's probably either Spanish or Portuguese. There's a lot of frogs in the rainforest. Let's go with Spanish.
Okay. And Mark?
So that is what it is. What he just said, I'm almost 99% sure that's what it is. But I'm gonna have to go different just to spread the idea. Cleaner than a frog's armpit. I'm gonna just, for argument's sake, say that frog's armpit is goopy, and so I think they are saying, "Oh, that is." Now I'm really reaching to try to make something different. That is cleaner than a goop spot. It's not great, but it is cleaner than the goopy, grimy, filthy armpit of a frog. So, meaning, well, it's something.
It's something. That's the phrase.
Right. Yeah.
So
it is barely clean. That's what it is.
Barely clean. All right. True Canuck sent this to us, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is not a Canadian thing, right? Can we just have that hint? Right? It's not a Canadian thing.
This is just something it's Canadian. That's my guess.
I think this was made in the language of Canada. So I think this is spoken in Canadian.
English. French?
No, Canadian.
All right. And Mark, what language do you think this one is?
I'm going to say French.
French, Canadian.
Okay.
French, Canadian. And Canadian. French and Canadian are our guesses here. And for the record, Mark did say that he agreed with Steven's guess, but very nicely for the show, for entertainment purposes, went and created a second guess so that he could be different. I think we appreciate that effort. Unfortunately, both of those are wrong.
Whoa, what the fuck are you saying?
I know, so shocking. Calm down, please.
Okay.
Cleaner than a frog's armpit is to be poor or broke?
Oh, because
Cleaner.
frogs don't have money.
Even though
So,
they
like-
are green, they are not.
They're not.
So
in
like you were
possession.
cleaned out. You got nothing.
My guess is this. There's nothing there, or it's
Okay.
because I would think that like a frog's armpit probably is clean. I know you guys are saying the other. I don't know. I don't know how this came to be.
Okay.
But the
Wow.
language, unfortunately, you both got this incorrect. The language was Spanish,
I'm gonna
not
fucking
Canadian
kill
or
myself.
French.
Didn't I
Not-
say that? Oh, yeah. It was...
You did initially, and then you
You took it
changed your
back.
guess. You
Oh,
changed your guess.
My joke was second. My second one was the joke.
Mm,
Clearly, Canadian is not a language.
we don't. We don't joke on this podcast.
We
Last
don't
thing we
edit
do, and-
anything either. So
Jeffrey,
it will clearly show that you only said
you
Canadian.
edit this podcast. I'm going to listen to it when it comes out on Wednesday. I'm going to see if you let the record show that I said, you know what, every 5 minutes on this podcast, I'm going to remind everyone that I said the correct language. That way it's harder for you to edit.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So that is thank you, True Canuck, for sending those in. That one, and I'm going to be honest. They sent that one in, and I looked it up because I was like, this. I know a little worried. It's like, am I getting trolled? Am I getting baited into saying something like really? That means like. But I looked it up. I fact checked, and it does mean what the definition, the example that True Canuck sent.
Fantastic.
You're so broke. Yes. Okay.
You're just broke ass broke.
Yes. Yes. And it's like, I guess, the Spanish language of anyway.
Of Spanish.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Do you guys remember earlier in the podcast when we were talking about being angry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, do you ever sometimes like how it feels when you're angry?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mark, even a little bit? Are you going back, like rolling back?
I'm going through
your
my
mind
Rolodex
palace
of all my
of-
rages, and I don't.
Like you can't wait to tell someone, give them a piece of your mind. You know, you can't wait to write that email or say that thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes being angry feels a little good.
It does. Like, I can't wait to scream into my pillow or punch a hole in this wall. It'll feel so good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, then, guys, you're in luck.
Oh my God!
You've got an anger machine.
I have an anger machine.
Oh,
Kickstarter.
No, it's already out. It's out. It's a current video game called Elden Ring.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Do you want to be more pissed off at a fucking video game than you've ever been before?
But why are you playing it? If it's
I heard great things about this game.
It is a phenomenal. Like, all jokes aside, it is an amazing video game. Like, I feel like there's very little hand holding. Like, you know those, like the Ubisoft or EA open world games where it's like, go here, and it's got a list of your chores to do on one side of the thing, and like there's none of that. Like, they just dump you in this world, and they're like, here, beat the shit out of these people, or try to. And like, it's a really cool world to go explore in. So like, you're just running around, getting your ass kicked all the live long day. It's fantastic.
I do not like games like that because it's like, oh, open world, do whatever. But there needs to be some sort of direction, of like, what was my goal? Like, at least tell me what my next goal is, because me and Dana, we played Breath of the Wild and we got very far. And then we had our firstborn child. That is a baby.
I believe you less and less that you've actually had a child.
It was actually a human that came out. And
sounds like a made up story.
Yeah.
This person came out a baby?
It came out a baby. We went to, I think it was like a hospital or something.
You've never had a baby. This is all.
Damn it. Cover blown.
Okay.
We put it in a crate. Is that what you do? Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Crib.
That's the thing.
That's the crib.
What's the thing you cut? Like the baby comes out and you cut something?
Penis.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it's a girl now.
Yeah, you have two daughters.
I have one daughter, snip. Two daughters. So we played Breath of the Wild, and we got far. We were having a blast, and then we had our daughter, and then obviously that wasn't really a priority anymore. And for having a kid, you're super tired, whatever. And we just never got around to it. Then Peyton's like 2, maybe even about 2 years old. So we pick up the game again. And we go, we're going to start over. And then we had another kid, and God damn it, we just never. And we start the game and we go, what's next? And there is no what's next. There's no direction. Right. You go, fuck you. Go. You shouldn't have stopped playing for over 48 hours, because now you're fucked. Because if you don't play every day, you'll never know.
Well, look, you had 2 kids. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking maybe you should cut your dick off.
I could cut my dick off, fit in. You know, it's already cut off. Who am I kidding? It'll get the same amount of use.
Okay. Well, luckily, there's very little direction in this one. So yeah, I understand your position of like, hey, let's give me a reminder when I start the game up or something, or let me know what I was doing 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. But this one, you don't have to worry about that because you're so fueled by rage and anger and hate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're just on a rampage across this countryside. Just
okay. So what? Do you talk to NPCs and stuff?
You do, yeah. Typical.
Okay.
But like, there are no shit. There's no shit on the map, like telling you to go here. You have to listen to what they're saying, and then know where these places are, or figure out where these places are, and then go there and talk to the people in the place that you need to go to, or you forget and you just don't do the quest. Like there's really
okay.
Like if you want to not talk to anybody and just go beat the shit out of these monsters all, forever, you can do that. Mm-hmm. You don't really have to know the story, which is the other nice part. Wow. It's phenomenal. It's a very because I've tried the other, like the regular Dark Souls and Bloodborne, this is those style of games, and I get so pissed off, like, but in a bad way, because I can't progress. This
you chose to get the next one.
Well, this was very, very generously gifted to me by Arbuckle T. Boone.
Wow, Arbuckle
in the Discord. They, I think, maybe wanted to see me like pop a vein or something.
Maybe that's it. Okay.
Strategic.
Yeah, or like, can we get this guy to shit an entire brick on Twitch, like while we were watching him? And it's almost happened. I almost laid one, but cool as a cucumber.
Well, you got the tushy. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Clean as a whistle. You could eat off that asshole. Okay.
Millennials, hit me up.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, we've heard great things. Best thing about it, worst thing about it.
Best thing is the feeling it's one of the most rewarding feelings in video games when you actually do beat a boss or somebody. Like, it's so frustrating, like, because you die. The dying is this game's thing. Like, you die a lot. You're gonna die a lot. There's no way around it. You start out super weak and you kind of stay weak the whole time. It's not like other video games where you're just, just a badass from the start and you're blasting your way, down the street. You're kind of, you never had that feeling of safety. So when you do beat somebody, it is like, it's actually rewarding. Like, you feel like you've accomplished something.
Right.
Worst thing about it is probably how fucking addicted I am to it. Like,
really?
Oh, yeah. It's just a very good game.
It's an interesting design, right? It makes you feel weak and inferior and angry, but then you get a little reward when you beat something that's tougher than you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just hit a boss last night when I was playing, and like I thought I had found some places where I could farm, the runes, which are what you use to level your guy up and make yourself more powerful, and you get more powerful as you go through. And I was like, okay, I think I'm kind of on par with the bosses. I was like, I feel pretty confident about this boss, or going into a boss at this point. I went in there, and I've never been blasted so hard before. I was like, walked in. I was like, well, what do we got going on here? And then I'm dead before I even knew what was happening. I was dead. Like I didn't.
Wow.
I was like, okay, fluke. I'll try it again. Nope. There's just no, like, it's insanely hard. And I think that's the difference with this game. I think that I might not be able to finish this game because of ability, because I can't, not because of like, I would get bored with it or would stop playing. I don't know that I'll ever be able to beat this game because of how hard some of the stuff gets.
And that's part of the addictiveness, right?
Yeah. It's an actual challenge.
But just imagine if you do beat that.
Ooh. Would you want that somewhere on your tombstone? Is that how rewarding?
Very top, before even above my name.
Before the name?
Yeah.
Before the name. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
sure games will come out after you're dead that'll be much better too, and but
I'm willing to take that risk. So if you're looking for anger, just get a copy of Elden Ring. Pop that baby in, then you'll be as pissed as you want to be all day long.
Is it so many people are going to be mad at me? Is it like Lord of the Rings?
See, I asked that same question because it is like fantasy based, or
right,
like,
yeah.
You did not ask that same question, did you?
Well, like I said, my question was like, is there only one piece of jewelry that we can talk about? Like,
right, yeah, this is it, the ring.
We only talk about rings in fantasy in fantasy literature or fantasy
got a tiara
storytelling,
or a necklace.
All right,
okay.
An anklet, something,
right?
A belly chain. Like what? Like, and this one, so I guess the story behind this one, which they had, who's the guy from Game of Cards or House of Thrones? What's the HBO show? 6 Feet
boy.
Under My Game of Cards.
Now you're making me angry. Okay.
Jack Sparrow. What was it?
Jack Reacharound.
Jack
Game
Reacher
of Thrones. Yes. What guy? What guy? Are you talking about?
The guy, the writer guy,
the Mountain.
J.R.
Smith.
J.R. Smith.
No.
Yes,
You're
Lewis?
thinking of
Johnny Be Good.
George R.R. Martin.
Him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the one that wrote this.
Oh.
Which,
are you kidding me?
No.
Oh shit.
Like there's so little like story. I mean, I think there's a lot of story, but like you have to go looking for it. Like they're not just gonna like hit you over the face with it.
I was gonna say, it sounds like they dump you in this world, like you just said. So like when someone's writing this, there is no story. It's just like how about he runs into a goblin and the goblin's like, hey.
Maybe he just
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe he just lost steam on Game of Thrones and said, "Oh, you want me to write some? Okay, here you go. There it is." Maybe is that what he did for this?
Yeah, I think he's like, okay, guy is born, runs into a goblin. Goblin says, "Hey, I don't know." Fights goblin. Repeat. I
would love to see this story reanimated.
If you're listening, clip it.
Guy walks up, goblin says, "Hey, I don't know."
Hey, I don't know. I have this stone. You want something for it? Do you have anything?
You're the guy, right? Yes.
Like the only guy. Oh yeah.
Right.
You take it then.
The one the game's about. And don't lie to me.
Cover of the game.
Yeah, don't lie to me because I will find out later, and then I'll have to get my stone back.
It's like, look, you gotta go down to that mountain. There's a bunch of guys you gotta kill, like a bunch.
Just a whole mess of guys. Just you got to kill them. Yeah, I want to see his rough drafts. Oddly enough, funny little Easter egg: there is a Starbucks cup.
Is
Oh,
there really?
jeez.
No,
Oh God, I was just
I thought
about
it'd
to
be
ask that too because that was the only thing that sticks out.
that's the
I'd
only
be
thing I
so
know.
fucking mad, dude. I've never seen. I swear to God, I have watched 1 minute of Game of Thrones. I said I'm gonna finally do this. I turned it on. I played it. I got a minute into it. I think he was some guy walking down a dark hallway, and I just stopped it and go, I don't have fucking time for this. It's too like it's too much. It's too daunting now. So.
Gee, okay, what image should they have started the show
I
in?
don't
then?
know, but fucking reboot already.
A
Like,
guy
just
running into a goblin or something. Who knows? Like
yeah,
something that's gonna grab you.
yeah. Well, it's the same thing, I guess. Well, Sopranos was HBO too, and a lot of people were pissed at how that ended. I wonder if we're repeating ourselves. I feel like we already talked about this. I'm not sure,
Maybe.
but
Do you know? Are you one of the? Do you know there are some people out there that will watch stuff constantly on just 1.5 speed?
so I've
Is that
yeah.
you?
No. I tried. No, I didn't. But I accidentally hit the button to 1.5 on a podcast one time, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And especially with like being like a comedy podcast, like timing is everything in comedy. So
That's what I'm saying.
the timing is ruined with those things. If you're just reading a book and you want to fucking jam it into your head real quick, and it's on Audible or something like that, that's the only way I read now because I don't know words. But I'm 1.5 speed makes sense. But
if you're trying to consume something,
yeah,
sure.
yep.
But if you want to enjoy something,
yeah, no, it's like
have it on one.
Yeah, it's like eating. If you're at a nice dinner and there's like a really nice steak, and it's got presentation and all this stuff, and you enjoy it. You don't just fucking slam that in your gullet like a hot dog.
Okay. But I do want to see 8 seasons of Game of Thrones on Mark's speed, 10x. I want to see a guy. Oh my god! Guy walks up to another guy. Oh, the king is dead. Do you want to be the king, or should I be the king? No, let's fight about it.
Oh, okay. So that's episode 1.
Yeah, let's just have that, and then that way we can get you the story quickly and just.
Yeah, I do need a cliff notes of the show. And
the king, hey, I'm the king. I'm here. Here's my son. Here's my daughter. That's clear, right? Okay, here you go. Who are you?
Wait, here's my son. Here's my daughter. Oh, okay. He's introducing. He's not giving them away. Like,
no, you don't have to figure this shit out.
Like a dragon. There are dragons.
Yeah, there is. In the script, you don't have to figure it out. The character tells you directly the thing you need to know.
Great. I would love that. That would be the best.
Somebody even gives birth to a dragon, don't they? Isn't there in there?
Yep, it's a girl, and she.
Congratulations.
She says.
Sorry.
She looks at the camera and says, "Oh, my blood is like fire. I'm gonna go into this pit, and I'm gonna eat a horse heart, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna have dragon eggs. Just watch this, and then then it happens."
Wow. Man.
Okay, I mean, I could be into that.
Okay.
I don't know. That's very disturbing.
I think Steven's onto something though. Like if you maybe like at the beginning of every episode, like just have everybody be like, "Hey, you want to go climb that big fiery thing and eat a horse heart, and then I'll probably like crazily give birth to dragons or something." Like just let me know what I can be like expecting, or if I can just skip this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like so. Yeah, what?
I'm wondering if a show should just be. It should start out with every question that your mother's going to ask watching a show, or like sometimes your partner, you're watching a show with a partner, and they're going like, "Who's that guy?" And then you are only finding out just now who that guy is with them because you started watching the show together. So they start the show. Okay, I'm this guy. I'm a bad guy. This is my job. He doesn't know me. I'm this guy's brother. Next, they bring in the next character. Okay, I'm the wife. I kind of know what he's doing, but I'm not exactly sure, but I'm trying to figure it out. They bring in the next person. I'm the son. I don't know anything ever. Next person.
Just a show with the maximum amount of exposition in every line is just like bulging with exposition, where it's like, hello, my father, who is my mother's husband.
Yeah.
It's I, your son. I have returned back to your and my mother, who is your wife's home. We're here to celebrate this holiday, which is Christmas, with you.
As you know, I just got back from my job. You know what I do. Do you want me to say it again?
I'll tell you.
I sell shoes. I wish I had a better job. I wonder what I can do to get a promotion. A promotion?
That desire is what is propelling me through the next 90 minutes of this movie that you'll see. I'm going to try to climb the corporate ladder of shoe salesman up to shoe boss. As annoying, I know exactly what you're talking about, Mark, of the hey, who is that? Who's that guy? Or what's he? As annoying as that is, especially when you're sitting there with somebody and you're both watching a thing for the very first time, like they didn't ship me special info about this. I don't know. I know the same amount that you do. It is kind of nice to have that like special power where like that person thinks that like you somehow have like special inside info about.
You must think very highly of me to think that I know what's going on at this point.
Right. You must think I'm the most perceptive person in the world.
Right. Yeah.
I would watch a full exposition movie.
Can we have... I know we have a lot of projects on our plate.
Add it to the hopper.
But I would love nothing more than a mini-series. Just 5 episodes. We'll do a mini-series, 5 episodes on YouTube. Each episode is 5 minutes. A 5 for 5. That's all we have to do.
Yep. Hey, daughter of the assistant to the king, I'm going to train you on how to fight with swords. Or we could just pretend that happened already. Now you're good. Now you're good at it. Okay?
Now,
okay.
I'm going to go over here to talk to my neighbor's husband. My neighbor's husband.
Do they both not live there? What is this? I want to know what's going on with this neighbor and this.
Well, let me explain to you.
The husband who's not my neighbor.
We are married. We live in different houses. That's not a bad idea, too, by the way, to be married in different houses.
I've heard some people talk about doing it with different bedrooms, just like to get a good night's sleep, because of snoring and Jimmy legs and whatnot.
Yeah.
House would be nice.
I had it's just the premise of a joke, but that divorce just skyrocketed once couples started sharing a bed, because they used to, back in the day, they would sleep in separate beds, and then they would made the big bed, husband and wife sleep there. Now divorce is up 50%. So I feel like there is something to, maybe we should have separate rooms. I love my wife more than anything in the world, and my kids, but my kids also have separate rooms. Maybe
that's a good point.
I think, should I pull her in here? Should I make an argument?
Can you?
I think she's actually
poll the audience.
Yeah, I actually think she is making our daughter a cake right now because it's her birthday tomorrow. So.
Oh wow.
So that would be, I'm sure she.
All right, we'll tell her.
She'll punch me in the back of the fucking head if I bring her in from working and to say, "What do you think about being in 2 separate rooms?"
Okay, I got a minute. Yeah.
The problem is she can't hear you. Let me see if I can grab her. You know what? You know what? This is gonna backfire, and she will. I almost don't. I don't want to do it now because now she's gonna be like, you know what? It would be a good idea. I would like my own room, and then I get the smaller room.
Okay.
Whatever she said, I was going to edit it to make you look bad, so don't worry about that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get
okay.
we'll get her in here one day.
Speaking of which, I did get the correct language on the idiom earlier. Okay. Anyway,
That'll be
there are
cut out,
more
so
important things
no
to talk
bother.
about.
False information, misinformation, false information, whatever. It's the same fucking thing.
Speaking of information, I think we have a new segment, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Cue the like tackle noises and like shoes squeaking on basketball court.
All right, and then our audio. Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, hike.
Very good. Very good. All right, guys. Big news today in the sports world. I think this is breaking. And Calvin Ridley is a player who plays for during the NFL, right? What team? What team does he play for, guys? I'm having a brain fart here.
He plays for the NFL Browns.
He's on the Jammers.
Okay. Nope. He's on the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, and his position is, what position does he play?
Middle bottom.
Wide back.
Wide receiver, almost.
Okay.
That might be something. He got caught. He was gambling. He had been betting on NFL games. Now, did the old Bill Buckner, right?
Classic Bill Buckner is what it sounds like to me.
Classic. Now he's betting on the games, and he got suspended for a full year. So
is that different from suspended?
What did I say?
Suspended.
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 They make him walk around like Urkel for a full year.
Yeah, that's right.
He got Oakley Dokley from the NFL.
That's right. He was hanging by his pants from the ceiling.
He's caught up there, and they said, "We can't get you down for another year." So he's stuck up there.
So what does that mean? Does he still
Rose?
I think it was Pete Rose, not a Bill Buckner. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that connection. So many people who know. I like how our sports section is just duct taped right now. So, why the fuck am I even listening to this right now? And honestly, why are we even talking about it? We don't have to talk about this.
No. Please. I love the sports talk.
I do sports talk. We do. So this NFL player of balls, what's his name?
Calvin Ridley.
All right. He was betting on game
balls. Yeah,
correct.
He's betting on games and
his own.
So there's not a bunch of information out yet, but it does look like he had bet a parlay bet when, and one of them he was on one of the bets where he was on the team. Now, for missing 1 year of his salary. So
he does not get paid.
He will not get paid for next year, which his salary would be $11.1 million. So because he decided to what he says, in his tweet says, I bet 1,500 total. I don't have a gambling problem. So 1,500 total allegedly was bet, and he quite frankly lost the biggest bet of his career.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how much?
But also, he just confessed, right?
Yes, he did. But I guess
how much did he stand to win?
Here's the thing too:
3,000.
Yeah, maybe if it's a parlay, I would assuming I don't see it getting over 20,000. If you're doing like a parlay bet, I don't know exactly what it is. It could have been like a 3 or 6 game parlay.
So just play your regular ass job and get paid $1 million a month.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up and just do that. You know what I mean? Like, wow. So anyway, 11.1 million he's going to lose, and
was he paid the season before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he did leave. I think he left for like mental health reasons. I can't. I'm looking for it. It might be like it was like in November, which I don't think he was playing, but I think he bet on that game. So it was his team, but might have not been playing. Without him. So it's interesting because I know they're not allowed to bet. I mean, ever, like at all. Like for instance, they can't even do fantasy football because if they're
Because it's real
involved,
football.
right? Yeah, because it's real football. This is just a second layer. But if they do, I think they've allowed them to do fantasy football, but there zero money's involved. Like you can do it for fun or whatever. And I think a rule should be, I don't think it is, but a rule should be you should be on your own fantasy team. So if you want to win, you play to win. So I guess something that's kind of interesting is, of course they shouldn't be allowed to bet, but wouldn't a caveat be if I am betting that our team wins and I am on that team, should I be allowed to bet because I am trying to win? It is different to be like, oh, I bet our team would lose and I was on that team. That's fucking then now you're throwing shit in the wrenches, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think they should be allowed to bet, but it has to be with their salary. They need real stakes.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be a game's worth of pay. If is what they can win or lose or use to bet. Like if they're going to bet,
right? So okay, you think you're gonna win this game, then you have to wager your whole. Yeah, interesting.
Because how many games do they play? Like 10?
17. I think 17 in bye week. They just upped it last year. So yeah, if you're looking at $11 million and you divide that by 17, he's making every Sunday he gets a check, or every Monday he gets a check for like $640,000.
Yeah.
So
let him bet with that. Like put that on the lines.
Right.
I think that'd
also,
be fun.
They know they're not allowed to gamble.
They know the
so
fucking
why can't
rules,
dumb question? Why can't he just have a friend bet for him then? Why can't he just do that?
I think I don't know. I mean, they might.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I feel like if you're not, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't bet. I don't have any. But like you should, if you have that much money at your disposal, you should be able to figure out how to have that like not show up or track back to you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've found it interesting.
Because
if I am trying to improve, as long as I'm on the right side of the betting, you should be able to bet, right?
Yeah, I mean, is it going to make the game more interesting? Like I feel like then it'd be a good way to like really believe these people that like yeah, he really, really wants his team to win because he really, really doesn't want to lose $640,000.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, okay. I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll call him.
I had a little piece of sports news.
What?
Oh, okay.
This past last week, I think.
Yeah. Which
was
sport
Mike
did we transition to?
Okay.
Now we're passing. We're doing a chest pass over to the basketball court.
Okay.
Mike Krzyzewski's last game.
That's right. That was big news here. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Against was it the one against UNC?
Yep.
And they fucking lost.
They lost. Yeah.
Going out after that career on an L. Oof. You suck.
Yeah.
It stings and you suck. Get out of here.
Oh,
you should have retired years ago.
Yeah. What are you still doing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of that Dean Dome, or not the Dean Dome, but the K Center or whatever it is. The whole ass building named after you. Get out.
Yeah. Wow. 42 years he was there.
That was great. I was talking to my brother about that. I don't know, obviously, because I'm very young.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a time when Mike Krzyzewski was not the coach of Duke basketball. I don't pay close attention to. I'd say college basketball is probably the sport that I pay the most attention to, and that's barely any.
Wow.
But I feel like living here with Carolina and Duke in our backyards, like you kind of can't not.
Yeah, no, you got to choose a side and everyone fights. Everyone fist fights and throws shit at you in the street if you're wearing a different colored shirt. It's it's basically Bloods and Crips out here. It is the exact same thing.
Pretty much.
I don't think there is a bit of difference.
I don't see one.
0. So yeah, I thought about that too the other day, where I was just like, who was the coach before? And then I realized, well, yeah, he's been a coach for the whole time I've been alive.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is weird. Go get another job.
Yeah, like
Fucking weirdo.
nobody loves their job that much. We see through your shit. Like, you're just milking it until you can retire. You're trying to get a gold watch. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hand in your badge and your gun.
Yeah, no, that is crazy. I think tickets were going for like right behind were like 75,000. Something
75,000?
That's what I thought I heard. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Let me give it a Google real quick. Go ahead and mute me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just typed Google into Google. My computer broke. That's
we're already here, Mark.
Joke. Yeah.
Well, I want to do that. I want to type Google into Google and see what happens.
Your screen just sucks into a black hole.
That's right.
Let's see. I thought right behind the bench. I could be wrong. Okay. On StubHub, one ticket, which is located on section 20 next to the player's entrance and within 10 rows of the court, is going for $99,000.
Get out of here.
For fans that want to sit in section 12, row F, like anyone fucking knows exactly where that is.
Well, people do. These lunatics do.
17,000. Highest price on their site was the 20,000 for that row F. Like, who the fuck?
What was the cheapest seat?
Cheapest seats. Let's see. Available were like I want to say, I guess 4,341. Those who were seeking tickets on the upper level still had to shell out $4,341. The price to get in Super Bowl 56 on game day was cheaper at $3,800.
That's a deal compared to this shit.
The Super Bowl, yeah.
But all of that money, it's high. Those are crazy high numbers, but you got to remember that money's going to a good cause to cure or save. What now? What was it? Nothing? No. Oh, God. Just going into rich people's pockets that are already, wow.
Yeah. Duke probably, you know what Duke should do? They should hire him and then have him retire again.
Turn it into an annual event. Yeah. Man, you know what makes me feel a little bit better about that is that somebody paid, probably with fees and tax and everything, $100,000 to see their favorite coach lose.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, of course, because we're from here, you always want to see the teams do well. But I am not a Duke fan, and my wife has gone to UNC, and so we are a UNC house. I am by default, and so it was, because I never had a dog in the fight when I moved here. It was kind of nice. It was kind of nice to be like, wow, you fucking dipshits. How about this? My favorite part, my fucking favorite part is they showed like the sports center. They showed like some of the kids in the stands. They were crying because their fucking team lost. They were in tears crying because Coach K lost his last game. Meanwhile, do I have to tell you what's going on the other side of the globe?
Like,
did the color team you wanted didn't win?
But they current students were this upset about it.
Yeah, current in the stands, fucking
18-year-olds,
8 children,
18-year-olds.
Yeah,
what the fuck do they care? They want to just. Well, I don't know what are they doing? Vaping and showing their butt plugs on TikTok or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we do have time for one last thing I would like to say, and that is that I did get the correct language on the idiom
Misinformation
from earlier in the episode. Yes. Okay. All right.
No. Not
Every time
not
he
how it
says
ends.
I'm gonna say misinformation, so it's like a little watermark that's over it. It's like, that's not legit.
Can't pull that out. It's baked in there.
Guys, do we have a voicemail? We have a voicemail, I think.
We have a voicemail. We have our one best of the week.
Do we have a voicemail jingle?
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's a remix of you saying Canadian. All right, here we go. We've got our message of the week, or our voicemail of the week. Everybody strap in.
Hey guys, Verified. What's up? I was listening to your pig mistake podcast about the guy that had the heart from the pig. It made me think, if you guys could select one item from an animal to be added to you, not replace something, but just added to you, what would you pick? Mark, I already know what you're going to say, dude. I'm just going to laugh now.
Wow, Verified pre-laughing the ansers. Thank you.
Wow. Thank
That's
you very
very
much. He knew I was going to say horse dick. He fucking
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
And he even said, no, I'm not talking about replace. I'm just talking about added. Yeah, and I know you're going to say, yeah, still add a horse dick.
A horse dick. Yeah, I'll have my regular dick for regular fucking, and then horse dick for horse fucking.
Look how pathetic this thing is compared. Look at this. You're side by side.
I call this a dick. I'm the same person saying it.
Just showing yourself up.
I already got mine in before, right when he said which one would you add, not replace. So Dick's the obviously everyone thinks I'm a moron, and that's what I would choose, and that's what I would choose. But I'm gonna say gills. I'm gonna do fucking Waterworld, Kevin Costner. Now I've got gills behind my ears, and
wow.
Yeah, I can dive in there. I can save all sorts of kids. I can look for buried treasure. I can just swim around and, with guns, of course, and, just be a part of ocean life. Maybe I'll go down there with the octopus from my octopus teacher, and fuck that. I don't know.
Just wait for him and just ruin all of his... butt in.
One of us other guys has to have another body part. You can't have two.
Right. So. No, I know.
So you'll have to grab one of us down to fuck the octopus.
Yeah, I'll watch one of you guys fuck the octopus without getting air from the surface. That's the only benefit.
I'm going to say I'm not going to do that. So, Steven, I think...
Yeah, so, all right, that's mine. Mine's gills. Great question, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there a type of bird that can that has can I say albatross or fucking
California
ostrich wings or something? Can I have like useless wings?
You want
you want
wings?
Big useless wings.
I want wings that I wish to be able to use, but I know that there's probably not a bird that can carry my weight, so I'll just say wings anyway because it's like a cool party trick to show at a bar or something,
Oh yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm genuinely curious. Hey Siri, what's the heaviest bird that can fly?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.org. The males of the Eurasian great bustard, Otis tarda, and the African cory bustard, Ardiatus cory, are the heavy birds.
35 pounds. Okay, I was like, well, surely there is a bird like that can carry Steven's weight, but the heaviest one is 35. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
No. Since we are all big bird fans, everyone knows we're a big fan Wingspan crew. What is that? What's the name of that bird?
What bird?
That 35-pound bird?
That is. Oh God!
You don't know?
I'm embarrassed, and I want our listeners to know, and I want them to. If you please get that tattooed on you, that would be great.
Hey Siri, what's the heaviest bird that can fly?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org. The males of
Okay.
Otis tarda, and the African cory bustard,
Otis tarda, the Eurasian great bustard.
Averaging grams, 35 L.
Cory, Kori bustard, the largest Heaviest
looks of the-
flying bird today is the Corey bustard.
Corey bustard.
Never heard of this.
Oh boy, look how smart I am. The albatross does have the biggest wingspan,
But they can fly.
Yeah, and I won't be able to, but I'll still take them.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it now. It
Got
took me a minute to figure out what's going on.
Samesies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just want wings for a party trick. You want to be at a party and maybe some girl come up to you and say, "I heard you have wings. Is that true?" And then you go, "You want to see them?"
You just like knock lamps off of tables, knock everybody's drink over.
Right.
Cool.
Mhm.
Big wings. I like that. I'm gonna go with like those longhorn horns, like the really crazy longhorns that the bulls have.
Mm-hmm.
I want those.
Okay.
Huge, like the longest. Let's find while we're googling animal stuff.
Jeff, when you start walking down a hall sideways, you would get so furious. Just the third time you had to do it.
And then when people see me like charging at whatever, they're like, "Oh, it's just a pissed off bull." Like it'd be okay because I have horns.
Oh, Jeff must have forgot something in his house a few times.
Oh, Jeff in a china shop.
Let's see. Longhorns, horns, longest.
Can I ask why? Or no?
Ooh wee. Yeah, hell, this is what I'm talking about. 10 feet, 2 3/4 inches.
Show me a pic. Show me a pic of that.
Let's see if I got a pic. Let's see.
Is that 10 foot each horn?
I think that's tip to tip.
Tip to tip. I was going to say, there's no way it was 10 feet each horn. How do you even lift your fucking neck?
How do they not have a friggin' picture?
Jeff, is yours for a party trick related activity, or is it just to kind of mess with me? Yeah.
Just because they'd be so unbelievably obnoxious and like like it would everything about my life would have to change. Like I couldn't like
yeah. So you just want to switch up your whole life.
Yeah. I really just shake the table.
Okay.
I don't have a picture of the longest ones, but these longhorn steer are. Let me show you this one. Oh, this is from Guinness. Oh my god! Just show me the fucking picture.
Uh-oh. We're back where we started. Everybody. He's getting mad.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's all right, guys. Let's just end it here. I don't. Oh god, Jeff's getting up. Oh no, he's getting a hammer out. No, Jeff, that's important equipment.
Oh god,
Jeff.